What's up, guys? DJ O Bowser here, and I just came up with another theory, and I'm going to explain it to you guys here. Let me get my angle set up okay. That way you guys get a good shot at all this. Let me see what I'm... Trying to get my zoom in good enough, that way you see my icons and stuff. Okay, so guys, I did come up with another theory. And you got a text message.
A very tiny one.
Hope you guys enjoyed that. I'm sorry. But apparently I got signal on my phone, apparently. But anyway, I came up with another theory. And this one I made up that I'm pretty sure, I mean, I haven't seen it anywhere around. Yes, they do have theories about the mask salesman himself. But this one revolves around more Ocarina of Time, but I will be tying in some references to Majora's Mask. But this is mostly going to be towards Ocarina of Time's Majora's Mask era. And I forgot I didn't do this part of the thing. Okay. Anyway, let's get through this. I don't think this is going to happen. Oh well, this will be part of my... this will be where I catch up on my next playthrough then. Okay, come on, Sheik. Much more time than what I needed. Oh well. But yeah, it's another theory I came up with, and I thought it was pretty decent. It makes a lot of sense. But this one revolves, I mean, they're both the same mask salesman in general, but he really doesn't, Majora's Mask, make any references that he knows who you are. But, like I said, the one thing that kind of bunks being between Majora's Mask and Ocarina of Time is that for the main point of my theory, and we'll get into that as soon as I get past this cutscene, I didn't know I was going to have to do this. But that's okay. She's going to teach me the song where I can work back and forth. But the theory goes, this is what I was thinking anyway, but I was thinking about Ocarina of Time and the Mask Salesman. And, you know, of course, the Gossip Stones that are scattered around Hyrule. But you can't really do anything about them until you actually get the Mask of Truth from the Mask Salesman. And he is the one that has it. And you can't get this mask until you complete his little trading quest, and only until then you can borrow the last 4 masks that come up for being able to borrow, like your Zora mask, your Gora mask, your Gerudo mask, and the infamous Mask of Truth. But that also brings me to the salesman that you know, according to Majora's Mask theories. I've heard theories that the Mask Salesman could have been evil. He may have been one of Ganondorf's, or according to Skyward Sword's demise, he may have been one of the ancient followers of him, but he was in disguise. That way, you know, Link wouldn't know who he was. Because, you know, if Link knew who he was, then he would have been killed right on the spot. So, anyway, anywho, that out of the way. But maybe he wasn't really as bad as he was depicted in, like I was just saying, in Majora's Mask and some theories with Majora's Mask. Maybe he was actually one of the smartest people in Hyrule / Termina. Of course, he had more of his lead role in Majora's Mask, so that's why I said it's not mainly going to be towards the Mask Salesman himself in Majora's Mask. This is going to be more of Ocarina of Time's Ocarina of Time's Mask Salesman. But I had to write all this down because I had it on my phone and I couldn't very well record plus go back and forth and read everything about my theory and then go back and record because it'd been too much time. Couldn't do it. But anyway, but you know, he could have been maybe one of the smartest people in Hyrule, and he has, like I said, he has Mask of Truth, but you can't borrow it until you complete his dirty work, you know. Ah, shoot, I didn't want to do that. I'm talking. I get sidetracked when I talk. But anyway, you know, what if he happened to have been one of the smartest people in Hyrule? maybe one of the ancient people that came down, maybe when, like, according to Skyward Sword, before the land of, before Hylia brung Hyrule together, when Skyloth came down to become Hyrule itself. Maybe he was one of those ancient people that was there in the beginning, or maybe he had a part in the Hyrulean War. I don't know much about the history of the Hyrulean War. I mean, I know it happened, and there are stories and mangas about it and stuff like that. But as you see right now, we actually have the Master Truth on in our inventory. But, you know, what if he happened to be one of the ancient people that came down when Hylia combined the land and created Hyrule, and everyone came down, and well, you guys get the drift of that whole thing. But, you know, and he knew about everyone and everything, about everything there is to know about Hyrule, which explains all these gossip stones around, you know, telling you different truths. Like, you know, certain ones talking about, you know, Malin and her knight in shining armor riding up to save her, or talking about how the princess is, in fact, they say that the princess is a tomboy in disguise. And maybe he, in fact, was the one that placed all these stones around Hyrule, and maybe Majora's Mask, maybe before the events led up to it. Before he got ambushed by the Skull Kid. It's like, you know, you have the Master Truth, you can hear, they say that if you get close to a butterfly while holding a Deku Stick in your hands, something good will happen. But if you get to a butterfly, apparently if you stand still long enough and one lands on your stick, it turns into a fairy. Shut up, Navi. No one talk to you. But, you know, like I said, what if he could have been the one that placed all these mass stones around? You know, and if he was maybe one of the ancient people of Hylia, or when they combined to make Hyrule, maybe he was one of the ancient people that was in disguise. Maybe if he was a follower of Demise or Ganondorf, maybe he was the one that placed all these gossip stones. And explaining why, you know, every little gossip stone around Hyrule tells you little truths or tidbits of information about people. I'm just checking my time. Yeah, we're only at 7 minutes. But yeah, what if he happened to be the one that actually put all these stones around Hyrule? And since, you know, he has the mask, but you can't actually get it, like I said, until you finish all the trading quests, or finish, like I said, quote, dirty work, unquote. And, you know what, let me go ahead and just go in there. I don't know why I'm kind of getting sidetracked. I'm sorry if the footage seems kind of lame, but I wanted to put some footage in there that related to what I was talking about. I was thinking about Majora's Mask, but it would make more sense on here because in this era, the Mask Salesman, you know, he has his shop. And of course, as you guys see, welcome! Which mask can I lend you? Ask about the Mask of Truth. This is the Mask of Truth, and he knows about every mask you have. And especially Majora's Mask, he can tell you everything about a mask. If you wear a mask under the clock and talk to him with it on, he tells you about that mask. This is the Mask of Truth. It is a mysterious mask passed down by Sheikah. With this mask, you can see into other people's minds. It's useful, but scary. Why is it scary? You'll find out as you grow older. But how would he know that it was an ancient mask passed down by the Sheikah? And which gets on to another part of my theory. What if maybe, either maybe in a contest, maybe, you know, back in the old day and age of Hyrule, when Hylia brought the lands together, maybe he won in a contest, or maybe he was out exploring on one of his adventures, and maybe he found in an old, you know, Sheikah dungeon, or maybe, in fact, maybe a Sheikah themselves might have passed it down to him as a trinket or something. Or maybe, it's maybe just an overstatement. What if, and like I said, this is not true, it's just a theory, it's just based off different stories and ideas, but this is what I was thinking. What if maybe he was a Sheikah? Or maybe he somehow formed into a lineage of the Sheikah or something like that. But that's kind of, I'm not sure if that's going overboard, but I mean, it's just an idea. You know, what if he could have been a Sheikah? And they passed it down to him. But let me see where I'm at. Like I said, I had to write this down or I wouldn't have remembered all of it. So, you know, like I was saying, you know, what if he knows everything about everyone and everything in Hyrule that he wanted? Maybe he wanted to pass down his knowledge to the hero of time, which being Link, but he wanted to make sure through this trading quest that Link could actually handle this responsibility, and then that way, you know, when you finish with the last main trading mask, the Bunny Hood, once you get that away and go get the money back that you pay the mask salesman back for, he unlocks the additional 4 masks, the Zora, the Goron, the Gerudo, and the Mask of Truth. And like I said, he knows everything about every mask he has. Like in Majora's Mask, you wear a certain mask under the clock tower, he can tell you everything he knows about that mask. So, you know, my theory is this is my Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time Mask Salesman / Gossip Stone theory. What if the mask salesman could have been the very person that placed all the gossip stones around Hyrule? You know, maybe back in the day age when Hylia brought down Skyloft and formed together the land of Hyrule. And but yeah, that's my theory, guys. I was pretty stoked about my first theory, and like I said, it's nothing. You know, it's not based off truth. It's just depictions of different ideas. And like I said, it's my mask salesman / gossip stone theory. I hope you guys enjoy. If you have any questions or comments, please comment on my video. And I want to give a shout out to my friend Elvin Gaming Productions. Check out his channel. He's doing some playthroughs. He's going to do I think he's supposed to have a reaction video coming up tonight or tomorrow, one or the other. I want to give a shout out to MP, one of my fellow YouTubers. Thanks for helping me out. I mean, you haven't really given me ideas yet, but I thank you for commenting on my last video. Like I said, I was pretty stoked to figure out that first theory. I just haven't been thinking about it. I thought about this one today while I was at work, and I thought it made pretty good sense. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. This video will be up shortly. I hope you guys enjoy. Please comment and like and subscribe. Let me know what you think, and let me know what you think about this theory, guys. This is DJO Bowser saying stay tuned for more. Thanks, guys. Peace out.